I got in this little town in England, and I walked into a real estate agent and asked to rent some place, and the agent said, "We only sell real estate here. We don't rent, but I know a personal friend who has converted a church, and he is renting it out." So I ended up in this church and rented an apartment in it. Churches in England are houses, people are buried around churches in England. So when I got here, I realized I am living in the middle of a graveyard, a very beautiful one. And in fact, it's a functioning one. This is a lady who just arrived 2 months ago. And in fact, it's a lady that the owner knows. It's surrounded by a beautiful big garden, English garden. I'm having my English tea right now. So I think this is the universe's way of telling me to confront my fear of ghosts. I have a huge fear of ghosts. So living in a graveyard is kind of a really good way of dealing with it. I slept the first night with all the lights on, and then I decided that I should do a soul retrieval. So I go into meditation in this graveyard here, and what I saw was many scenes. I was only 2 years old. I was in Hong Kong, and I saw myself 2 years old. I was terrorized by a confused, trapped energy. She was standing down a long hallway in black, and she was been drowned. I don't know how she ended up in the house, but I was really terrorized by her. And then more images flood into my mind. The two girls that was in The Shining, standing in the hallway, terrorizing Jack Nicholson. The story, The Other, where the people were standing like in the window looking down. Many images flood into my mind when I allowed myself, and I was really scared. I freeze all the scenes, and one by one I analyzed them. I turned them around and I looked at the images from different angle, from different perspective. This flower smells great. And I slowly talked myself through each scene. Beautiful window here. Laundry. It's a living place. It's not a dead place. Beyond the laundry are more passed on people. I then talked myself through each scene, explaining to this 2-year-old girl, myself who was 2 years old, that I'm a new person now. I'm brave, and I understand that it wasn't the ghost so much as the cultural fear that something has put in us to be afraid of ghosts, to be afraid of spirits. There are trapped, confused spirits, and many ghost stories I hear when I was a kid does talk about them. But it's not true now. Spirits are good. spirits are not harmful. It is my fear of it that is harmful. I had a long dialogue. The session went on and on for a long time. This is the church bench, the old church bench. And then it was over. The session was over. And then after that, this is my apartment. See, it's a modern place. They do have really nice things like that. But it's all converted. My bedroom. And him. After that session, I didn't have to sleep with the lights on anymore. Thank you for this, spirits.